that's good. Fuck that potato. Okay. So
The second attempt.
let's start over. And first we do
I'm
a.
Eric, he's Adrian, we're playing Binding of Isaac, Redux, and 3, 2, 1. Start the fucking game.
I shall start the fucking game.
Oh my god.
This took longer than I hoped.
As I said before, but I'm gonna repeat because it probably isn't gonna be in. Whatever. We're supposed to put this out on Mondays. It didn't happen. Shit got in the way. So we're putting it up on Wednesday. You'll know
Probably.
that because it's up on Wednesday.
How do I use pills?
Why is there
Oh, I can use this like this.
Why is there question marks?
Because
next
I
to
don't know what pills
golden
it is.
balls.
I don't know what pill it is.
Oh, it's a pill. I thought it was 2 golden balls.
So I can also use these apparently.
Hmm.
Well, let's use this.
Cool.
Dead Baby.
Yeah. Anyway, I've never played this game.
I've played some System Mag. Your friend. Oh, it's like it's your friend. He shoots with me.
You.
So yeah, this is like the second or third version of this game. I have no clue.
What does that version mean? So it's not like
the
the second game. It's a
no,
version.
it's basically
More content.
yeah,
Like DLC.
yeah, but
Why are
they re-release it instead. Well, they re-release it with the DLC already in it. I don't.
Why
know
don't just update the game, the core game, instead
why. Because they wanted to make more money.
What?
It's like the Street Fighter series, you know.
No.
Well,
Why did you think I knew that?
I have no idea.
I've never played
Anyway, in Street Fighter they release.
Actually, those are the ones with like Mega and Ultra and
Exactly.
stuff like that.
They release a version, and then they Then they release another. Then they release a bunch of DLCs, and then they re-release the games with the DLCs in at full price,
Okay.
which is kind of bullshit.
Well, I know you can buy games like with season pass or something like that.
Yeah, that's not what they're doing. They're like, okay, let's
We added something. Let's release a new.
Yeah, let's
game.
release the game, and then let's add like 5 DLCs, then re-release the game for full price.
Okay. Okay. That's an interesting way of doing things. How can they not get a lot of?
Capcom.
Yeah, but won't they get a lot of hate for that?
Oh, they do.
They do. Because this is not something I hear people are complaining about. on
Well,
the
you're
internet.
not in that kind of community.
Well,
are
I
you?
guess I'm not. I feel like that's something I should hear still. I mean,
Yeah.
I mean, if people talk so much about loot boxes, shouldn't be releasing the same game with like a new skin on one character be very much?
Well, it's not just one character. It's like, oh, you get 4 new maps, 10 characters that you can buy with DLCs, but here, buy a new brand new game. Like,
Yeah, I feel like that should be more of a topic than loot boxes, if that's the case.
and but it's been like that for I don't know how long.
Are there any other games that do it
There
other than Street Fighter and apparently this?
I don't know, but Street Fighter has
Becau-
done it since like Street Fighter 4 or 2.
Because I know I played a game, or I bought a game. What's it called? Not What Remains of Edith Finch, but the other one, The Disappearance of Eden Carter.
I
believe.
don't know what that
Something like
is.
that. And you get, when you buy it, you get 2 copies.
Oh right.
One just original and the Redux, or so, which
Okay.
is basically the same game but with 4K resolution, ultra visual.
Oh yeah, that's not what they're doing when they re-release. Sure, they can add like tournament mode or whatnot, but that should be in the
core
I'm
game,
mad.
yeah.
Yeah, core game, and like, no, we're innovative. We re-release it so you can get more.
That sounds very weird.
That is very weird. Or they ask you to pay for it. Well, oh yeah, pay for tournament mode. Only $5.99 today. Get your own tournament mode here. But you've never played this, right?
This?
Or any Binding of Isaac?
No.
No.
Well, they're the same, right? So
Well,
doesn't matter if I
this is more content in it. It's different rooms, more characters, new bosses.
I know that this aren't there like a shit ton of different bosses and such?
Oh, no, yeah, there are so many bosses. Actually, no, there are only 3 versions.
And it's randomly generated. So
yeah.
if you play through the game like 2 or 3 times, you won't get some of the same bosses twice.
Well, everything in this game is randomly generated. If
Yeah.
you play through it 5 times, you will never get a floor that's identical. Never.
In 5 playthroughs.
In like 100.
In 100 playthroughs.
A
you'll
floor that is
never-
identical.
Never.
Never.
Not even the same boss.
But the same boss, sure. But I mean, like
But
every room in the
There's a
same
new
place.
rock placement.
Yeah, sure.
Like that.
There is
Like
no.
they're in the corners
Yeah,
instead
exactly.
of-
That could be a difference, but it's still not identical. That's what I mean.
Yeah, but let's say it's exactly the same, except that rock is in the corner.
I mean, sure.
therefore it's not
it's
another.
like 1 in a million that could happen.
Okay. 1 in a million.
I've played a lot of games of this. I've never seen the same floor.
Okay.
A lot of games. Trust me. I lived.
But you
on
met
this-
Gemini like 50
Oh yeah,
million times.
that's
then.
one of the first bosses you can meet.
But so the first boss.
But
how
there
many
are
different first bosses are there?
Like 10
10. Okay.
or more. I don't know.
And this
I don't
room will
remember.
not be the same.
Not every time, no. I don't remember.
But sometimes.
It's been a while since I played it. Motherfucker! It's been a while since I played this. I suck at this. I hate.
Well, I have. Let's call that introduction. I have some few notes.
You
of
have?
things we have to talk about.
Oh really?
And the first, well, I can go through. Some is a game, Detroit, Becoming Human.
Amazing game.
We both played.
I played twice
Yeah.
because I hated my ending.
Yeah. I got a shit. Anyway, we'll talk about that soon. And Westworld,
Oh yeah, baby.
which we haven't talked about for some reason in the
Mhm.
other ones when we talked TV shows and shit.
Yeah.
And Han Solo. And possibly E3 if we have time.
Oh sweet.
Because I watched Han Solo, but he
I
didn't.
like my damage.
Yeah.
Pentagram.
And there's different
I like
pickups, I'm guessing that
Yeah,
are
there
the
are. Over 100 different pickups you can get.
same. And the basement is
The first level.
Is that so a level is finding a basement hole or something? So now we are on level
Wait,
2.
you can see different levels, and then you get to the final boss, and then you get more levels.
Okay, so
the final
Death
boss-
Skull is the final boss.
Yeah, the final boss of the basement, let's say, are always mother.
Okay.
Always
Do
your
you
mother.
win after you beat the mother?
No, you did in the first game,
Yeah.
but they added more stuff, so now you get to move on
To basement level
to
6?
caverns or whatnot. They're gonna play dungeons,
Oh.
and then I'm gonna spoil it. The last boss, I believe, is Mega Satan.
Ooh.
I've never gotten to him.
Yeah, I never won this game.
No,
Ooh.
this is super hard.
Okay.
You'll see when I die.
Yeah. Okay.
This is a super hard game,
Mm.
and I'm playing on normal now. I
there an
unlocked.
easy mode?
No,
No.
I don't think so at least. Well, oh shit, secret, nice. But I unlocked a Saisal when I played when I played before.
A safe zone.
A Saisal. A
Save
said
soul.
A say soul. It's a name. A
okay.
said ECEL. A Saisal.
Okay.
And anyways, he flies and shoots like a beam. He's OP as shit.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what the one I got the farthest with. It's super hard now to not play him.
Okay.
So like I'm used to like flying over rocks and shit and one hitting enemies. Now I have to walk and shoot tears. I hate it. Oh shit.
Anyway, let's move on to Detroit Become Human,
Oh
which
my
we
God.
both played.
Mhm.
I played it first because I wanted to play and then watch Adrian play,
Yeah.
so I could see how. Because if he watched me play and then played, he'd probably go similar or know where to avoid conflict or such.
Yeah.
So I didn't want him to see me play, so I played first and then I watched him play. And
And
I got everything I wanted. I got the endings that I was going for a certain type of ending for each character, and I got them all. You, however,
Got nothing.
all of your characters died.
Yeah.
All 3 of them died. All in the last 10 minutes
It
or
was
hour, last hour.
it was awful.
God, it
I
was-
hated it so
I just
much.
watched it. I'm like, wow.
I fucked up so bad, but then I played it again, and I got everything I wanted. Some may call that cheating. I call it a second try at life.
Yeah, that's a good one. Good one. I
Thank you.
when I
What the
first. Are you a lion or a woman?
I got a
Lion?
a
Woman?
star sign. What's it called?
Oh yeah, zodiac.
A zodiac sign, and I got Leo.
The
apparently.
lion. Yeah. Okay.
And the subtitle was Stumpy. I don't know what that means.
So-
Oh, cool!
Okay, so you have never seen this before then?
I don't
There's
remember.
a bomb behind one of the rocks.
I'm not gonna walk into that.
Yeah,
But
I'm like,
I don't.
but you'll get a bomb to throw at the enemies, won't you?
No, it will explode.
Okay, because you can collect bombs.
Yeah, but that's gonna explode.
Okay.
But I've never. I don't remember having that done. Because. Wait. Aha! Art. This is a good start, actually.
Really? You
Yeah.
lost more than half.
Well, you get heart really easily. And now I got Leo, so I can just walk on them. Chai.
How long will Leo last? Until you get the next one, or just forever?
Oh, this is a permanent one.
Okay. So even if you get a new one, it won't replace it. You will.
No, they just stack.
Okay.
The only
cool.
thing that gets replaced is the one you can activate, which is
Oh, so you
that
can't
one.
use them all at the same time.
no. I can have one active and unlimited passive, and one you see in the corner there.
Yeah.
One of those as well. I don't know what this one does.
Okay.
So yeah,
But anyway, Detroit Become Human.
yeah.
Becoming or become?
Become.
Human. It's probably one
Shit.
achievement.
Yeah.
Probably. I mean, it's early, but game of the year for me.
God of War for me.
Yeah, God of War for you.
Down.
What other games have come out? Nothing special, really.
Not
right?
really, no. Breath of the Wild came out last year. Yeah.
Yeah, so that's game of the year content.
No.
I played the Brothers game with Prison Break. What the fuck was that called?
Oh, spiders.
Oh, what was it called? Way Out.
Ah, you
Right.
Didn't, yeah, you didn't play
And-
that with me.
And that was no, I played it with Toby.
Another one of our friends.
Yes, and I don't rather replay it. Fabian wanted another one of her friends. He wanted to play it as well, but I just Toby can play
No.
with you, I guess. I guess yes, it does. But anyway,
Was it good?
yeah, it was good. It was fun.
It
Good
was.
fun time.
But why didn't you want to play it again?
Because I felt like I got everything I needed out of it the first time.
Yeah.
As well, I mean, if I got the same ending as you did in Detroit Become Human,
Yeah.
I would have replayed it as you did,
Yeah.
because I would not be happy with that. But
Yeah, like I was.
yeah, but since I did get
Well,
what I
exactly
wanted,
what you wanted.
I don't need. Now I only want to watch other people play it,
Yeah.
like yourself.
Like yours truly, yes.
Yes, but the game is really beautiful.
Yeah.
The graphics are amazing. The
Mhm.
acting is great. Was there any bad actors or
In
actresses?
Detroit?
Yeah. Any point
No.
where you were like,
No,
yeah,
no,
that
no,
sounded
no,
kind of
no, no.
weird.
Not at all.
No. The kid was also. I mean, it was a kid, so it wasn't bad or good.
The kid.
Yeah.
The
Kara's
kid, yeah, the kid,
Jesus.
Alice, yeah, right.
Yeah. Even she wasn't bad or good, really, but believable.
She was good for a kid.
Yeah. But
Capes.
acting, emotions, yeah. Connor, I felt, and Hank. Connor and Hank were the two best.
I mean, yeah.
I felt like they
had the best relationship.
Yeah,
I'd say.
and
The
like
most believable relationship.
Connor as either a full-on robot or
Yeah.
as a deviant,
Which
where
is
he's
basically-
human, basically,
Yeah.
where he reacts more intensely to stuff emotionally.
Yeah.
Even both of those different ways, he's good at. He's a
Yeah.
good actor at that.
Oh yeah, really. We've seen both, so.
Yeah, and I like the Luther, Kara's guardian, or
Yeah.
Alice was the girl's name.
Yes.
Guardian. He was also really good.
Oh yeah, he was great.
And Marcus actually I felt was the
The weak-
least.
the weakest.
Yeah, because Kara was alright.
She was motherly.
Yeah,
Motherly.
and even though Marcus was my favorite character to play,
Yeah.
he like when he would many times in the game you'll have speeches where you like choose what to say, and I would always think like I don't see these speeches as a leader speaking. Like I wouldn't be. This is not someone I'll listen to and be like, I want to follow this person. It's like
He didn't really have the voice for it.
yeah, he didn't have the voice. I mean, he was a good actor,
Yeah.
but he couldn't do those leader epicness scenes.
Yeah, I noticed that
he
very
would
much.
jump between tones.
Yeah, I noticed that very much when he, when he did a big broadcast.
Yeah, that's the
That's
one
what
that stood out the most. Another achievement.
I don't
Jesus
even.
Christ! They just throw them at you.
I'm apparently very good.
Yeah. Oh my God! You're disgusting.
Oh,
No.
I've been worse.
Oh
trust
fuck.
me.
That's.
Oh, shit! I'm gonna
no.
die.
You have.
I have a half.
But
Well.
the characters surround the choices Marcus made and the things you did as him. And that's what's interesting. What's most interesting for me was that I wanted the second I saw him at when the trailers were released, and I saw that one would be a cop, one would be a rebel, and one would be a woman.
Mother.
Yeah, and protect a girl, which was a super cool cop, a rebel leading a war, and a mother. Like I was like, what does she bring? But in the game, she did bring.
Yeah,
she was also very fun. To
Yeah,
play.
yeah.
And she had many different interesting choices as well. But seeing Marcus, I was like, I'm gonna be a vicious, brutal rebel. I'm gonna murder anyone in my way. I'm gonna shed blood all over the streets for the sake of my cause. Even if I get a bad ending, it's what I want from this rebel leader. I want him to be vicious. I want his kind. The robots have been mistreated by humans. They have been slaves. It's enough. He's gonna fuck shit up. Was my idea.
I'm fucking gonna.
And in the end, I got a really good and interesting ending from that.
That's what I love about Detroit. They don't punish you for being bad.
Yeah, and that's what I almost expect from some games when they're like, choose your own way, and you choose, I want to be an evil character, and they'll be like, well, then karma jumps in and punish you, and you'll get a bad ending where something.
Ooh, I'm gonna die.
Oh wow, he's cute.
No.
Ah!
That's the beam I'm
Jesus
talking about.
Christ!
That's a
He's
fine beam.
adorable. Look at those chubby cheeks.
He opens his stomach. I mean, come on.
Yeah, like the ghost freak in Ben 10. If you remember.
Yeah, I remember.
Ghost freak. He opens and the arms.
Yeah, I know.
I think. But the
Love,
choice
love.
become. Explain how it went for you.
What the fuck? Look at what I'm shooting. What the fuck?
Super.
I don't
Tears?
even know.
If you can muster the.
What were you
without
saying?
telling. Explain how it was for you when you played it. And
Well, I hadn't seen any of the trailer except the first one that came out. So I went into the game totally blind, and I was like, yeah, I do what I want for the moment. So I was bad sometimes, good sometimes, and I fucked up quite a bunch of times. And
I think you did good until the end.
Yeah.
Until like the
until
final
the
2
freaking end.
hours.
That's when I fucked up. Yeah.
How did? Yeah, like
I killed Kara.
Yeah, you kept. You were soldiers were shooting after you.
Yeah.
And you kept on running.
I was
and
like,
they were like
I didn't think then. I was
and then,
like,
oh, and there's a scene where you're stealing cargo
oh yeah.
as Marcus
oh my
the
God,
rebel.
I just fucked up there.
Yeah, and a guy sees you and he's like, "Hey, stop that! I'm gonna call security." And you just, after that, you decide to go behind a box and just cower behind. And he's like, "Security, come here!" And then it's over. And you're like, "What the fuck?"
I don't even.
And that was really funny to see. Even though I felt like, wow, like that took away a whole part that you later on played, which I didn't see you play. But
yeah, it was, and I did so different from what you did.
yeah, In the first or second?
Second time.
Yeah. Because then you know
Shit.
what you. What
Well,
would
yeah,
happen.
but you killed the guards. I didn't. I mean,
I didn't kill guards. I couldn't.
you hit them or whatever.
Yeah. But, so I didn't kill.
But I just snuck right past them.
Oh well. That was like the most merciful part for my character when I couldn't kill someone.
Yeah.
For some reason. Because I beat the shit out of him. But what happened with Connor for you?
Connor. He died.
Yeah,
he
but
died
how?
when he wanted to when he was going to take over the other Connor.
Oh yeah.
I fucked up the quick time event.
You got confronted by a different Connor who was like, I am the true Connor, or I am truer. I'm a real cop and you're shit. And then you'll get the opportunity to put over your mind into him when he's holding a gun against you.
And I press square instead.
Yeah, instead of X, you press square, and he just shoots your head and executes you, and you're like,
I don't even
well,
know.
you did still activate like the army.
I still got what I wanted.
Spoilers, a
I
bit
still
late,
I still got what I wanted out of the ending, but it was so bad.
Without the hero.
But it was
emerging.
so bad.
Yeah. And Marcus died. Oh yeah, you set fire to Marcus in a blaze of glory.
The only way I could have fucked up, and I fucked up.
Yeah. Just.
I mean, all the other choices would have been better.
All deviants got executed. In the end, though, the president was like, "Well, maybe we should, now that we've killed all of them, think about changing shit so it's better for them."
Hey,
And it sounded like a good ending, but like not
that guy
earned.
gives me HP.
The
bloodsucker.
little.
Yeah, the little black guy.
Well said.
Thank you. I just had to.
But
Sweet.
the game has great characters, great acting, great graphics, great story.
Everything, really.
It's a lot of fun, and you can replay it more than once. Especially if you get a bad ending, then you can replay it and get all the endings.
And we're gonna play it again.
You are. Well, I'm gonna.
You're gonna watch me play it again.
Yeah, probably.
Because I'm gonna get
100% or whatever. All endings.
that too, but there was something you wanted me to get. There was one ending you wanted me to see how. Oh right, the violent Marcus and all that. Your ending, you wanted me to see.
Oh yeah, because they ran out of money at the end.
Yeah.
You kind of saw that though when you replayed.
Yeah, but you wanted me to see how I would react to the ending.
Yeah, and it's sort of when you the only disappointing. I had two problems. Hank, the partner Connor has as a cop,
Yeah.
I didn't earn his trust, so he committed suicide.
Well, you were a robot. He hates robots.
Yeah, and I just I don't. But in the end, later on, we learned that he doesn't hate robots. He hates.
He hates everyone.
Yeah, he hates everyone.
He hates life.
Yeah, because his son died.
Because his son died by a human who took drugs when before the surgery.
Yeah, and the robot tried to save him or something. I don't remember.
Did you get to know that in your playthrough?
No. I learned that from your second.
Yeah.
Oh,
fuck you.
Does he have 3 big tooth?
I don't even know, man.
What the hell is wrong with him?
I don't even know, man. Anyway.
And where was I going? Oh yeah, Hank. I didn't get the ending I wanted with him because he committed suicide. But I thought that was kind of. It was a understandable way for the story to evolve because I chose to have a Connor that was cold and calculated instead of warm and emotional.
Like I did.
Yeah, like you did. And your second playthrough, right?
Both.
Both.
Well.
But oh yeah,
more
Hank
in the
died
second. More in the second.
Yeah. If you hadn't gone deviant in the end, Hank would have killed himself like he did with me.
But he was just tense with me. I don't think he would have killed himself.
Well, he would have.
Really?
Well, there's nothing really else for him to do, I think. I don't know, we'll have to replay
Kill
it, I guess. Well, he does that already. He did that to both of us. Shot us in the head.
Mega fat. He fat.
He fat.
He's so fat.
Jeez, I thought the black worm was his... yeah.
He pukes poop.
Right. Oh
Like
my god.
He pukes poop.
This game is...
Amazing.
Oh, what? Teleportation?
I don't know what happened.
Okay.
I have a broken remote, Eric.
Is it broken actually, or just bad?
No, the name of it is broken remote.
Oh, okay.
So I guess when I use my ability, it activated because it's broken.
Okay.
Well, what were you gonna say?
I don't remember, but
Me
it was
neither.
something about Detroit.
Probably yes.
The end of when I had a violent Marcus Rebel leader,
Yeah.
and I've defeated the enemy humans. I've taken over Detroit, and I have a final epic speech in front of all androids in Detroit who has been with me taking over this place.
You are still alive.
Yeah, and they're all fucking mannequins. There's like you get this view of all these people, all these androids, and there are 10 in front that have like faces and are jumping in joy and screaming Marcus, Marcus, and have actual hair and color.
Animations.
Yeah, and then the rest of the like 100, 200,
1000.
yeah, are white mannequins just standing still, and you hear these yeah, woo, and you know there's just 10 people in the front and everyone else is like dead.
You
and
just know that they ran out of
and
budget.
you're like, yeah, they ran out of money, didn't they?
Yeah.
They were like, oh, no one's gonna go evil, so we might as well save
But
money.
I got the same.
Well, you had more. That's what I don't get. I think you had more. Still not enough, but you had more people who were animated and jumping of joy.
Maybe.
Like you had like 20, 30. I had like 10 in the way front. But I think that's because your friends were alive.
Yeah.
All of mine were sacrificed for the cause, which was great.
Oh, sweet.
Anyway, it's
For the cause.
It's very good game.
Oh shit.
Game of the year so far. I don't really expect anything
Still
else.
God of War for me?
There's nothing really else I'm expecting from this year
Oh, really?
that I can think of. So that will probably game of the year for me.
Yeah.
And
God damn it again.
do you have anything to say about Detroit?
It's amazing. It's really good. You said everything. You already said everything, really.
Yeah. Well, you're playing and it's hard to concentrate, I suppose.
Fuck you.
Okay. Oh
Well,
yeah.
What else is there to say, really?
About Detroit?
Yeah.
Nothing.
Exactly.
Well, there's probably something.
Yeah. I guess.
Well, the choices, I guess. What's your favorite choice?
Let's continue.
Well, Westworld
Oh yeah, Westworld.
is something we haven't discussed for some reason, and it's great.
It's so great.
It's really
It's
great.
so great.
Season 2, we just finished episode
7.
I was about to say 6, but 7 probably.
I don't know.
And it's going somewhere. We're still not sure where.
It's going somewhere interesting because we have no idea what's going on.
We're like, there's a twist here. We still can't see it.
Yeah.
There's different timelines. We
it's
don't
like
understand
it's like
it.
the first season when you had no idea that it was a different timeline,
No.
and then they reveal at the end like, oh yeah, these are 2 different timelines.
3. I think there were 3.
No. One with young William and one with old William.
Yeah, but
Black.
then there were also
I don't think so.
like Arnold and Bernard, which occurred in a different time.
I don't know, man. I have no clue.
And then in oh god, so anyway.
So many timelines.
And
Like-
season 2 is also doing that. They're not hiding it
No,
as much.
not at all.
You still don't really understand it, but there's different timelines still. Hard to follow, but still interesting.
Yeah.
And the show is basically about a theme park, like Jurassic Park, but robots that you can have sex with.
That's the first thing you think of. You can have sex with them.
What else would you do? You can kill them. Yay. And yeah, you can be just the most horrible rapist, whatever the fuck you want, because that's the first.
There are
thing.
no consequences.
Yeah, because they are robots and they just get reset every day.
And that's how they advertise it. You can do whatever fuck you want.
Yeah.
Because there are no consequences. What the?
Yeah, and like the first thing.
Oh my God, mommy's hands.
The first thing we see is in the first episode is I don't remember if the intro or the episode, but the hero and the
Teddy.
woman,
Teddy.
the heroine.
Yeah.
Both the hero gets killed and the heroine gets raped and probably murdered. It's basically the first thing we see, and we're like, good start.
And then the start of the second
And then
episode is like, oh yeah, this is just resetting.
I think I think that the intro and then the episode ends with her killing the fly.
Yeah,
Or
maybe.
what? I think that was the first episode.
Yeah.
And there's probably still one of my it's probably still my favorite part in the entire show. It's just when she kills the fly.
Hey, cool. So I'll get a baby.
Can you take both?
I have both.
But the other one as well.
Yeah, I have both.
Yeah, but can't you take the thing on?
Oh yeah, but I lose 1 HP.
every
Rock.
time you take.
You see 1 HP, I lose 1. So I'll take this. Oh no, spiders. And now I'll go down.
Anyway, the robots are basically
Amoebas.
yeah, just used for entertainment in
Other people's pleasure.
Yeah, in humans' pleasure.
In whatever the fuck they call pleasure.
Whatever person they are.
Whatever
And
perverted ways. Yes.
and the robots can't hurt anyone or anything. They have guns even to pretend it's real, but when they shoot someone, there's just a pain, but they can't really kill anything or really hurt anything.
Yeah, except for other androids.
Yeah, they can.
Or hosts, as they call them.
Hosts, yeah. And but in the end of the first episode, I believe Dolores, the main character of the show, she I believe she wakes up every morning with a fly on her head which she can't touch or anything, and throughout the episode we see flies just lying on dead bodies.
She can't touch it.
She can't she doesn't, because she doesn't even notice it's there. She's just exists.
Oh, I thought the flies were also hosts.
No,
they
well,
aren't.
who knows?
Maybe.
But
Oh
she
God, I'm gonna die.
couldn't hurt them. And then she's just standing there, and a fly lands on
I
her.
died.
You died. A fly lands on her.
I died by a fucking fly.
Yeah.
How fitting.
Yeah, actually. Really fitting.
Right,
Valley.
your turn.
Anyway, she smacks it, and it's like nothing happened really, but you know that this something has started now.
Yeah.
That's a lot of flies.
That's a lot of flies.
Anyway, now you continue talk because I can talk now.
So yeah, that's the first episode, and really the second season is. Which would you say is better so far?
I really enjoyed Ford,
yes.
or Anthony Hopkins' character Ford in the show, and he spoiler alert, he comes back in season 2, but we're on the
season 1.
Yeah, he dies in the final episode of season 1.
And now he comes back in season 2.
Yeah, he has come back now in the 7th episode at least. But he's dead, but he's conscious or something. Anyway,
they basically
he's
made
in
a
our head.
They made a copy of his consciousness and put it into a host body.
Yeah, or he did.
He put himself into the host body.
I don't know. And
when he was dead, I explained that.
Yeah. They will probably, hopefully, do that eventually.
Yeah.
Or they already have, and we just didn't understand it because it's.
Well, I kind of understand it.
Yeah. But I really enjoyed his character, so that he's back is really good. But yeah, continue.
So yeah, but you also saw the solo movie.
Oh, are we done with Westworld?
I mean, what else can we say?
Well, then I'm the only one who can talk about the solo movie.
Okay, true. What else can we talk about then? You had the notes. I mean, what more can we say about Westworld?
Well, Westworld is... Oh, that's a lot easier. Well, season 2. Is there an...
Well, season 2, yes. They explore the parks more. They explored different
Yeah,
parts of
Shogun.
the park.
Shogun World?
Shogun World, India World, I guess it's called.
Was it?
I mean, the place
Yeah.
with the Bengal
Yeah,
tiger.
I know, but was it Indian
we-
World?
Let's call it India World. India World.
India. Okay.
Yeah, that was
There are more
really
than
interesting.
one. There's more than just Westworld, which they have.
Westworld is the
one.
main one, the most attractive one, you could say. The one that gets the most tourism.
Yeah, it's the one they have been focused on.
Yeah, you're gonna die.
The show on. And is it worth killing them, or can I just run away?
You have to kill them.
I have to kill them.
You have to kill everything in the room to open the door.
Oh.
But so yeah, and and apparently they rehash stories and you died. So yeah, apparently they rehash stories. So it's kind of funny. One of the first things you see in the first episode or the second
Of season 2.
season 1.
Yeah.
You know when they walk into the bar and shoot up everything,
Yeah.
the gang. Almost the exact thing happens in Shogun World.
Which is Japan,
Yeah,
basically.
basically with samurais and whatnot, and it's like, huh?
It's the exact.
I know what this is.
It's the exact same thing,
Yeah,
and it's pretty fucking funny.
yeah. It reminds me of all the Back to the Future movies, where they have the one scene that's in every movie, the bar scene.
The bars.
Marty McFly walks into the bar. He meets Biff, or his ancestor or predecessor, and he what's it called? Makes him mad,
Okay.
and then he's chased out of the bar, and escapes either through in one form or another of a skateboard.
Yeah.
In the old times, it's a skateboard, then it's a hoverboard, and in the Wild West, which is the third movie,
Yeah.
it's a board with wheels, like a wooden plank with wheels,
Yeah.
basically.
So almost a skateboard. basically.
The first skateboard ever,
Cool.
one could say. So yeah, it reminded me of that because like, they used the same thing, but they made it so different enough that it's still fresh.
Yeah. I really enjoyed that, and I enjoyed the characters that we.
You forgot the power up, man.
What?
Yeah, there's always a power up room on every floor that gives you a power up.
How am I supposed to know that?
It has a crown. It's a golden door. Go look
I've
for it.
never played this
Go
before.
look for it after you kill the boss, okay?
How did you not know this?
Because
I
you've
haven't
seen
played-
me play it, right?
Yeah, I've been talking. I barely.
Well,
I-
didn't you look at what I was playing?
Barely. I mean,
Well,
I'm
screw
looking,
you
but
then.
it's like concentrating. No.
You're
no.
looking, but you're not looking.
Yeah.
Well, don't take that thingy. Go out.
Blood clot, damage and rate. Oh, my eye has.
Yeah, that's
blood
the one
clot.
I got to.
Yeah.
See, down here. That's the power up room.
Damage resistance. Okay.
There's
it
one
will-
on every floor.
Okay. Got
So
it.
look for that first before you take on the boss.
Mm.
Aside from the first floor, they almost always need a key, so you should find keys as well.
Okay.
Yeah. So what do you think of the game so far?
Yeah, not my type.
Really?
I mean, I could play this like now, but like, it's not something I would play on my spare time.
Really? I played this.
I would pay money
I
for
played
it.
this so much in like second grade of gymnasium.
Yeah.
I play this like every day then, instead of homework.
That's
Oh,
cool.
you got a key. Sweet.
Okay. Okay.
Now you use the key.
Speed and shot speed.
In other words, you shoot faster and walk faster, and you're gonna die again.
I expect that. Yes. Fuck off! Why are they smiling?
Because they want to kill you.
Fuck off! Fuck off! Fuck off! Fuck off! My fuck off!
Man, I wasn't even this bad when I first played.
Were you such an asshole back then? Too?
Yep. You know me. I'm always.
I wasn't even that bad.
I've always been an asshole, Larry. You know that.
You know how you
Date
disliked the Danganronpa character, Genko Inoshima?
No, the voice.
Yeah,
Fuck
because she
that
has
voice.
this bitchy voice.
Mhm.
That's you bitch.
Yeah, bitch. But you love me.
Wait, I killed.
What?
I didn't kill the fly, but I got to.
Well, that's
got
not really an enemy. It's stuck to the poop. Destroy the poop, it becomes an enemy. But
So it's
before that, it's just
neutral.
environment.
Okay.
And
I almost want to die so I can start talking about Han Solo.
so I can start playing again.
Yeah.
Mm.
Oh my god, they don't even do anything. Like the previous ones ran.
They walk into you and
Yeah, but the previous one ran. You know, these are just.
Key.
How many keys do I need?
Well, I don't know. It's random and you died.
Oh, okay. Oh no.
Oh no, you
The-
killed
the-
yourself.
The door with fangs or teeth or whatever
You killed
killed
yourself.
me. What?
Control
yeah.
tears. Oh my god, that's cool.
Control-
Oh my
So
god.
it's a homing missile
You know I control it, see?
with the other stick. Oh.
Oh my god. Oh
Uh,
my god.
Anyway,
This is so bad. Oh my god, this is so bad. This is
is that easier or harder?
this is harder.
Yeah, it looks hard.
Well, I can
Oh,
guess
and he has the clockwork orange.
yeah.
Cool.
Well, that's kind of cool, I guess, but
I don't.
oh, this will take some getting used to.
Anyway, Han Solo I watched yesterday,
Ah, goddammit. Yeah.
and it wasn't as bad as everyone says.
Really?
It was not that bad. Like, if you're looking for a funny, it wasn't like the comedy wasn't good.
No.
I barely laughed,
Oh.
but just
Was it interesting?
interesting motives and character betrayals were interesting, like or motives.
Was the
Not the other
solo character interesting?
The solo character was not that interesting. No.
Matthew McConaughey?
What?
Well, no, not the what's the other guy's name? I always
Woody Harrelson?
Yes.
I mean, you haven't even seen True Detective.
No, but I always mix those two up.
He was interesting, yes.
Yeah.
He.
But he always is.
Yeah. He
He,
can.
he makes a good. Fuck me.
He's good at being ordinarily interesting.
Yeah. Which is kind of weird.
Impressive.
Yeah, that's it.
The movie, like, at the beginning I was like, oh no, is this gonna be the entire movie? Because this doesn't look too fun. And then, I don't know, it has some,
It got better.
yeah, it was just fun to watch. Especially, like, the villain of the story.
Yeah.
It's played by the same guy that plays Vision
Yeah.
in Infinity War.
Oh yeah. Oh, what's his name?
Oh, I don't know. But he is...
God damn, I always forget.
He's
his
a
name.
interesting villain because he's like that. He's like a gentleman. He's very gentleman.
Well, yeah, he always plays a gentleman.
Yeah.
In every role, really. He
I
plays a
don't-
gentleman.
Which other roles has he played other than?
He's been in A Knight's Tale. He
Haven't
plays
seen
a herald.
Haven't seen it.
No, it's my favorite movie.
Yeah.
Well, he plays a herald there.
What's a herald?
Basically, you know when you're nobility and you have someone who speaks for you to lower people,
To lower people.
lower
Oh,
class
to
people.
lower class. Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
So a
that's
spokesperson.
a
basically.
spokesperson. Yeah, that's a herald.
Okay. Well,
More or less.
In this,
cool.
like, you don't know, since he's so gentlemanly,
Yeah.
you don't really know when he's gonna cut someone's throat. You know, like the first frame of him you see, he's already stabbed someone and he's pulling the
What?
knife out of someone. So he's like already killed someone the first time we see him, and we're like, oh, crazy boss. And then he's like a gentleman, like, God, I can't even remember what he says, but he's like a gentleman at the same time as he is immediately, you didn't please me, I'll kill you. So he was.
So
he
the
was,
good kind of villain.
Yeah, and interesting. And a spoiler to you,
The good kind of scary.
A spoiler about a different character
Yeah,
that you
yeah,
might
yeah.
not have known was in the movie.
Probably not.
Darth Maul.
Really?
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Yeah, he comes in as like, I am the super boss of the boss of the boss.
And then you'd never see him again.
Yeah, he's only there to be like, I'm gonna be the villain in the next 2 movies or whatever.
Oh my god.
And he's in a hologram, you know, when they talk through a
Yeah,
hologram.
yeah.
And he pulls out his double lightsaber.
Oh yeah.
And it's like, I mean, of course, since you're Darth Maul, that's what we want to see from you.
Yeah.
But you're in a hologram. It doesn't really make sense for you to pull out your lightsaber when it's, you know, unusable.
This does a lot of damage.
But I'm like, oh, that's kind of fun.
What the fuck is
I
this?
like to see him.
Safety cap. Don't swallow it.
Don't swallow it.
I guess. Anyway.
So like a cyanide capsule.
I don't know, but it has
Safety, because if you kill yourself, you won't be in pain
I think I always thought it was like, oh, a safety cap for a lid or whatever.
So there's nothing in it.
Well, it's the lid.
But I see. Is that the pill?
I don't know.
Anyway.
I don't know.
So what and like
fuck?
the
Black bean.
how the characters interact with each other, like Lando and Han. What?
I don't know what it's doing. It follows me around.
But you control it, don't you?
No, not now. I can, but okay, yeah.
Like Han Solo by himself. It's not interesting. Lando is kind of interesting by himself. He's
Donald
actually-
Glover.
Yeah, Donald
Thanks to
Glover,
him.
always amazing.
Yeah.
He is
He's getting his own movie.
which one?
Lando,
He has his own
Lando,
show.
Lando Calrissian. He's gonna get his own movie.
Oh yeah, well I freaking hope so. But when he and Han interact, they become even better, because you know what they've been through and what they're gonna do and what they're doing currently and whatever. And
oh man, I don't even need range.
and one thing that kind of annoyed me about the movie was they had these moments of references.
Oh,
Do you know? Are you aware of the dice in the Millennium Falcon?
Yeah, the
there's
the
dice.
ones he gave to Leia
He does.
the ones Luke gave to Leia.
He did. I just remember them. What I know, what I.
Well, you know, in the Last Jedi, he gave the die.
Oh well, no, not then. Like the original,
Oh,
1970s.
No, that was I don't remember.
There's like one scene where there are dice hanging, and then they're no longer there because someone probably hanged them as a joke, and then someone said, "Nah, we can't have that. That's blah blah blah."
That's racist.
Yeah, okay. And they took them away or something. I think that's what happened anyway. And
Yeah.
they show them here,
Mm.
and they keep having these close-up shots of them, and in the background something happens, you know. And it's like the first time I was like, oh, the dice, I don't really care. And then they kept on showing them like 3 or 4 close-ups of these fucking dice that are like, yeah, they were in that scene. It's not that fucking great to look at, you know.
Yeah.
And I like the first time it was like, oh yeah, but then they kept showing it, so it got a bit like, okay,
repetitive.
they're not that important, are they? Or maybe they
Yeah.
will be. I don't know in the next movie.
Okay.
And then there was this one, like, basically the origin story of Han is that he was born on a slave planet,
Of course.
and when he tries to escape, he joins the bad guys, I believe.
Okay.
I didn't really they weren't stormtroopers, so I didn't see them as bad guys, but I don't know.
Mercenaries.
What?
Mercenaries. Smugglers.
No, they were rebels, but they were like soldiers who were killing, and they were like not really good guys. It felt like, because they were just
I don't.
well, they
know
didn't.
them.
I'm not sure, and I didn't really see who they fought against, so I wasn't sure if he was with the bad guys at the moment or with the good guys. But he joined them, and he goes to this sign up for this to become a pilot. He wants to become,
Yeah.
of course, and he's like, okay, what's your name? And he's like, Han. And what's your last name? Your family's name? And he's like, I don't have one. I'm alone. And he's like, huh. Han Solo, welcome aboard. And I'm like, We did what the fuck was that shit? What the hell?
I am Libra. I feel balanced. I got the zodiac Libra now. I feel balanced.
Okay.
Instead of Leo. I don't know.
I'm not sure about Libra.
I don't know what it did really.
But anyway,
Yeah,
it was kind of like, what the hell?
yeah.
We didn't need that. He
We
could have
didn't-
just been Han Solo. You didn't have to
Yeah,
force that in to give him a last name that.
He
Yeah.
didn't really need. He didn't really
And
need
it's
to have an explanation for.
Yeah, it's like his name was just his name. Now it's this all of a sudden, like a joke, basically, instead of just his name.
It was a
which-
badass name.
Yeah, it was just a cool, easy name, and now it's a joke, apparently, which is like, not even a good joke. It's like a freaking bad one. And
It's like something you do like, oh, it's like a bad hang. It's like a bad what you know when you're
Pun.
drunk bad. Not hungover before that. When you're drunk and it's bad.
I'm not aware.
Dålig fylla in Swedish.
I have no idea.
Oh my god. Still, someone was drunk and it was bad and like, yeah, this is gonna be a fun joke.
Okay.
You don't know what I'm talking
No, I have
about.
no idea what you're talking
Oh my god. Okay then.
But there was also one interesting character, which is this robot.
Okay.
It's basically like the most PC robot
Oh
you'll ever
god.
meet. But it was good. It was-
Really?
yeah, it was a fun, PC robot who was like equality for robots,
Okay.
and it's Lando's wingman basically.
C3PO.
Yeah, he's C3PO, but
Before
a lot
C3PO.
more angry and forceful. you know.
Okay.
Like-
how do I have 12 keys?
Like there's this moment when Lando's like, "Oh, I'm gonna go and fix this. Do you want anything?" And she's like, "Equality," and he's like, goes away. What a great character! and then she dies pretty quickly.
What?
And I was like, "Oh, damn! I thought she would stick around longer."
Man.
I guess she made she started a rebellion. She was basically Dolores from Westworld. She just started a rebellion.
Wow.
And
Hey, golden poop.
what the fuck?
I like gold poop.
And a mouth that's way too big.
Yeah.
So she's like, "Oh, we're gonna steal this shipment," but then she just releases all the robots from their constraints
Oh my
and
god.
their forced labor, and like, "You are free. Now please move." And she hacks a computer or something.
What?
And and she's like, "For the rebellion!" And then she unfortunately gets killed.
Oh man.
But she was real good, and Lando was really good, and
How was Chewbacca?
Chewbacca was real good. He
Not the original. What's it called? Actor.
yeah, but I don't really care about that.
He's a Finnish actor this time.
Oh, well, I don't really care about it. It's just
You don't really
it's
care.
the character I care about, not
Yeah,
the
yeah,
actor.
yeah.
Like, unless you're once thinking about like how this is not Harrison Ford, then it's like, oh, I can care more than, or
Yeah.
if someone replaces Hugh Jackman as Wolverine,
Yeah.
then I'll be like, oh, but it's not Hugh Jackman who's playing the Wolverine, so
Well,
it's not really
It's
Wolverine.
Tom Hardy.
Is Tom Hardy gonna play the Wolverine?
I think so.
I mean, I heard that rumor a long time ago, but is that
I
still
think.
what
Well,
going
Hugh
on?
Jackman was just like, yeah, if anyone's gonna play Wolverine, it's gonna be him.
Right?
so
he
he-
said that, like,
Not
because that's
not
pretty mu-
exactly that, but he.
because
he
that's
was-
like, if no one else can play him, then
No, I said not exactly that, but he was like he was like, yeah, he's gonna be a good Wolverine.
that sounds more. That he's
Hugh Jackman.
It's a rumored. He can be, but it doesn't have to be. But it was a good movie. It wasn't that bad. I thought it was better than The Last Jedi even. Or
Really?
what?
Yes, I said really.
Yeah. Or Rogue One.
Oh, Rogue One was not good. Not that good, no.
No. And The Last Jedi had
Rogue
these
Ones.
awkward moments of
Oh,
like
oh
when
shit.
Leia just
Oh
flies
no!
in and you're like,
the Deus Ex Force.
this is well, she had always had sort of the force.
Well, she had no training.
Yeah, but neither did Luke.
He had some training
He did.
from Yoda.
Well, that was when he's trained.
Well, he
He-
still had training.
He put on a helmet and didn't when he fought with his sword,
Yeah.
and then he like hit
Okay,
them even
when-
though he couldn't see, and it was like you have the
Yeah,
force
but
with you.
that only means that you're force sensitive. She was
Yeah.
she was flying through space and shielded herself from the coldness of space with no training.
Well, the force wields it. It's like it's destiny, you know. It controls what happens.
But she had no idea what she was. She couldn't have known what
Well,
she was
the
doing.
force-
But she did it. She put out her hand
Yeah.
and I'm gonna fly like Superman.
Yeah, and I
That's
think that
stupid.
looked stupid.
That's
But
so stupid.
there was a logic to it,
Not.
which was that she was force sensitive and
Well,
yada yada. The force wants the
should have explained it better. Someone should have commented on it.
what you you mean like
The crew, should have been like, oh my god, what the fuck just happened? They was
they
like,
reacted to? They were like,
and then we saw nothing more, and then nothing more in the entire movie. No one ever mentioned it after that.
I don't remember, but they probably didn't, I guess.
No, they just like, oh, this happened. Now let's move on to something else.
Yeah, but that, for example,
That's
was
stupid.
an awkward moment, and Han Solo didn't really have one, other than some bad jokes that didn't land. But they didn't really have one of those awkward, like, oh my god, this is not really that fun to look at. And you know, Emilia Clarke, that's a character.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
can't look at her and not be, oh, Daenerys Targaryen.
Yeah,
Oh wait, she's not. Her name is Kira.
Kira.
Yeah, Kira, but with a Q-I.
So not Kara.
No, Kira.
Kira.
Yeah, Kira.
That's
That's a good name.
yeah, but how do you spell it?
Q-I and then
Q-I.
line in middle line
Kira.
and then R-A. Yeah.
Like Kira. Kira.
Kira.
Kira.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, then it's not as odd. I thought it was like one name, but like Kira. It's like Obi-Wan then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kira. But like one thing I thought about after watching it was how, like, I know and am aware of where the characters were in this movie.
Yeah.
But like, can you say what Rey was doing during the Last Jedi? Because the only one I cared about was Kylo Ren, basically.
Yeah.
And all I remember from Rey is how she would sometimes talk to Kylo Ren in these great moments of talking to each other.
And a shirtless scene.
Yeah, and that
Oh
funny
my God.
shirtless scene.
I rock mid-waist pants.
Yeah, it is like
Yeah. Like, damn, bro.
yeah, but the problem is like you don't know what the main character was doing, or I don't remember what her point was in the movie.
I don't either.
I remember Kylo and like yeah,
What the
like
fu-
Kylo.
Hey,
I remember
cool.
and Luke dying.
Spectral Buddy and Guppy.
A hand, glove,
No, that's Guppy.
guppy.
I can make a deal with the devil. I can make a deal with the devil. I can make a
But anyway, it was a pretty okay movie. What would you? Let's round this up.
Yeah.
We're getting close to the end.
Oh, really?
What would you give Detroit Become Human 1 out of 10?
9 out of 10.
9 out of 10.
9 out of 10.
I'd give it an 8 out of 10. Real good game.
Yeah.
And Westworld? What you give that?
The new latest
Currently,
episode.
from what you've seen so far,
From
of
what I've
season 1
seen
and
so
season two.
far, 8 out of 10.
I'd say 8 out of 10 as
Yeah.
well. And Han Solo, I'd give a
Oh, cool.
6 out of 10. An okay, good movie.
Yeah.
Not like a 7, oh maybe
Ah!
a 7. I hate not saying, I hate 6.5 because that's just cheating.
Yeah. No points. No decimals.
But 6 feels like it's not that bad.
But
Like
7 is too high.
Like I'm trying to compare it to other ranked 6 movies,
Mm.
and it's like, okay, a 7. I'll give it a 7. Why not? It's fine. It's a fine movie.
Yeah.
Is that the freaking troll face?
No. You should have seen the bombs. Those were troll faces.
Anyway, that would be the end of this.
Yes.
Thank you for watching, and this will be up tomorrow, Wednesday, and we'll see.
Tomorrow is not Wednesday. Tomorrow is Tuesday.
Yes, it is. In 2 days. It will be 2 days when you watch this, you fuck. I'll call the audience a fuck.
Yeah, you're a bad person.
Sorry. Anyway, thanks for watching. Goodbye.
Bye.